Hi, I'm Kim.
And I'm Brie.
And we're the TBI rock stars.
Yeah! Yeah. I missed that one a little bit. Sorry.
That's okay. And today we're going to talk about what a journey healing is.
Oh, what a journey.
What a journey.
Such a journey.
Because actually, very recently, Bree's tried a new treatment and had an amazing result.
Epiphany!
Life-changing! Yes. So Brie, you want to tell us about it?
So I feel like there's so many things you can try for brain injuries. So much
All
marketing.
taking a lot of money. Incidentally.
Yeah, none of them are like super cheap. None of them.
Surprise.
None of them.
Not covered by insurance.
You know, I'm getting paid so well with disability.
Yeah. Cha-ching, right.
So I did a lot of research, and the thing that I decided I wanted to try for myself was NUCCA Chiropractic, which it stands for something like Neck Upper Cervical Chiropractic Association, something like that. Adjustment, maybe. I don't know. But basically the idea is that if you've had multiple concussions or brain injuries, that your neck can kind of like, and then as a regular chiropractor is trying to adjust you, they're kind of like maybe fixing one of those misalignments, but harming the other two a little bit more, that they're not adjusting those multiple layers. So I went and tried this, and lo and behold, the doctor said, like, my skull's off one way, the vertebra below's off the other, like doing this to my spinal cord. He adjusted me, and it was like a whole new world. Like the skip in my eye went away. It was amazing.
Yay.
Yay! Oh, no more brain fog since. That was like 2 months ago.
That is pretty amazing.
It is pretty amazing. So, I contacted you on Facebook, and I was like, yay, everyone needs to do this. This is the best thing ever. I'm healed completely. I'm going to go look for a job.
I've been there. And then time passes and reality filters in a little bit more.
Yeah.
So, are you ready to start looking for work, Brie?
Maybe like 10 hours a week.
Yeah.
Something like that. I don't know. Probably not full time yet.
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
I think I'm not done yet.
That's kind of the roller coaster of recovery, right? The like trying different things, being frustrated because they aren't working, and then you do find something that works. You're like, yes. And then you like go running towards it really fast, and you feel this great change. And it's just another step, because it's not like you're normal again. It's not like you're fixed. It's not like everything's fine now and you don't need to keep on your journeying towards health. It's a step, but it's not
the whole thing.
It's not the whole thing, and that's...
It's a sad letdown moment when that
happens. It is a sad letdown. But the reality is that change, that improvement is real. And if you can get it to stay around, it's like you come another step.
Which I have, yeah. I mean, I absolutely have more energy sense, and like driving is so much easier now that my vision's better. And I mean, it really, like, it has solidly made a big difference. And that is real. I'm also just not finished.
Hasn't fixed everything.
No one's done that magic thing where it's like I never had a brain injury. Maybe next month?
Yeah, maybe the next thing we try will do it. Or the next one. Or the next one.
Or the next one, yeah.
Or the next one. I've had a similar experience to Brie. Mine was when I tried acupuncture for the first time. It was about 1.5 years into my injury.
Yeah.
And I was just friggin' miserable. Just so much pain. I had a headache for a friggin' 1.5 years. And like life was horrible. And I did acupuncture the first like a couple times within a few days. And then I just remember waking up, and it was like 4 a.m. and I had this energy flowing through me, and I was so excited. I was like, yeah, is this what people normally feel like? This energy just like flowing? I could do anything. I could like go for a walk. I could lift anything. I could like do whatever, like sky's the limit, because I had this sudden surge of extra energy.
Yeah.
And then time went on, and it kind of evened itself out, as it does, into like your normal life. And it didn't fix everything, obviously, since I'm still on disability. But it made a significant difference. It took my life from being one long, painful, intolerable thing to tolerable most of the time. And that's a really important step. That was really helpful step. And I think part of what's helpful to keep perspective is that it's not how crappy or how wonderful our life is, or like how impaired we are, that causes us to be excited and happy and feel better. It's the change. So even though, the change I experienced from things being horribly crappy to being tolerable was a huge deal, because it was a big change from what I was used to. Just like what you've experienced was a big change. And there's those, what I think both of us have learned is there's those moments in the healing process where you think you finally found the
Mecca.
Found the Mecca, you got the solution, and it turns out it's not. At least not for us. Not in our like long-term
that it's
healing.
Better, but we're not done yet.
Yeah. It's kind of depressing, actually.
It is.
But it's exciting.
It's hard to balance like a really big jump forward against like that that not done yet feeling. I think that's hard for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. But you have to be thankful for those improvements, for sure.
Right, because they do make a difference in our lives.
And they do add up over time.
They do add up. And they do create a new reality. I mean, it brings you to a different level.
Yeah.
So that your base becomes something a little bit more pleasant and a little more functional and less painful.
What I try to balance is like this idea that I have sometimes of returning to life the way it was before my brain injury, which is probably not all that realistic, but it's out there. We probably all have it.
I have that in there. Yeah.
Versus like I remember the worst moment, like the worst times right after I was injured. And at that point, I didn't think I would ever drive again. I didn't think I would ever be able to exercise again. Like if I look at that, if I balance those two things out, like where I am now is pretty good, right? Like I walked almost 2 miles with my horse uphill, 500 feet of elevation gain.
Yes.
That's better than I ever thought it would be. And I think it's important to focus on that progress from where you were at your lowest point, and really remember to keep that in mind when balanced.
To help with the sanity of the day-and-day grind of
yeah,
the slow path that brain healing takes. It's important to celebrate those big jumps and remember that things are improving over the long term.
And they really are. They really are. All right.
Yep. Okay.
We'll see you guys later.
Yep. Take care. Bye.
Bye.